playing football, there was an easy, legal outlet for you to release your anger.
Out here at the Philly Marathon, I'm here to support some family.
On my way to get some lunch with a friend of mine, an older gentleman, but still friends, still good friends nonetheless. I met him through somebody that's my age, and then just became friends ever since. He's been providing great business counsel, but also just, you know, the company you keep. Always enjoy talking to him and just spending time with him. But I'm about to go get some barbecue. Headed to the local grocery store right now, trying to get some postage stamps. I'm just sending a thank you letter to some of the clients that I've worked for or done work with in the past year. You know, even though those partnerships were transactional, you know, still want to build a relationship. I think business is all about relationships. Yeah, you're doing something. Most of the time it's a service. You know, most of the time there's money involved, but at the end of the day, you're doing business with people. You know what I'm saying? So just want to show a little love this holiday season, and, you know, just send some thank you notes to some of my clients and just people that I've worked with. But I feel like just any way that you can kind of just show love back to the people that you have a relationship with. And some of them aren't even my clients. Like, I got one going out to a guy I call my uncle. He's not blood, but, you know, he's still family. And, you know, I've known him since my freshman year of college. And then another one going out to an old academic advisor. You know, another one going out to a friend who, well, anybody who's older than me that I've had like a long-standing relationship with, that they've had a profound impact on me and me on them, you know, I call them my uncle and my auntie, something like that, you know, or my cousin. So I got another one going out to a lady I consider my aunt, you know. So just at this stage in my life, I just want to show them some love in the ways that I can. So this is one of them. So that's what I'm doing right now, going to the grocery store. I'm gonna take y'all in there with me. I got a mic on today. You can peep the little stamp right there, but it's my first time looking for stamps. I don't know where they keep the stamps. So I got them. You gotta go to customer service to grab them. Reflecting on the last 2 weeks, nothing crazy happened. Still doing work, still making content, still growing and, you know, learning how to do things better. But somebody gonna let me appreciate y'all. Good luck, my man. But there is one verse that I wanted to bring up. It was, you know, that I've been reading lately in the Word. I started James a couple of days ago. I finished Proverbs again about last week, probably. I'm reading James 1:19 through 21. I'm in the ESV version. 19, know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. For the anger of man does not produce righteousness of God. Therefore put away all filthiness and rampant wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is able to save your souls. There's been a lot that's gotten me angry, and I'm sure, you know, you guys as well, but, you know, I try to sit there and just not act on my emotions if they're not positive. So I think in that verse is just a reminder that, you know, be slow to act out of your emotions. Listen first, and then act accordingly. Another thing too, like playing football, there was an easy, legal outlet for you to release your anger. In the real world, not even in the real world, because that was the real world too, but away from sport, after sport, you can't do it how you used to. And I think that's where God, that's where therapy, that's where exercise and just having your group of guys, your group of friends, you know, can really help you. Because for me personally, like exercising my anger, I'll just hit the floor and do some push-ups. Like that's the easiest, the quickest way for me to get that out of my system and actually do something with it. One thing that I used to do while I was playing, like if I had any type of emotion, especially like anxiety or nervousness, a lot of that is just the way you frame it. So personally, like I would frame my nerves or any anxiety as excitement, and that would help me feel differently, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of therapy to myself, and I learned that, I think I read it in a book maybe, but just learning and watching how you frame things can really help release that anger, and that's what I had learned. But it's so different being out of sport because you can't release it the same way you used to, you know what I'm saying? So I've really been trying to focus on how I tend to my emotions and, you know, exercise those emotions too. Because sometimes, like, if I'm feeling really motivated or something, like, I could just, you know, go hit the field and get some workouts and get better, you know? Or I could go to that film room and I could watch, you know, an hour's worth of film and be like, okay, you know, I just really, like, put that emotion to good use. Now, like, if I'm motivated or something, like, I'm putting that towards my business, like, I'm writing a few more pitch emails, or, you know, I'm going out and I'm practicing how to film this and film that, or I'm trying to articulate myself better, stuff like that. So it's a little bit different, and the real world applications are different. I don't think these organizations in sports, college sports, really prepare you for that, but, you know, you do have the tools necessary through the journey that you go through with God to handle these things. So I am thankful for that. I'm in the wrong lane. You know, speaking of navigating emotions, like, I think another thing that's kind of helped me after playing sports is just going on walks. So that's one thing that I really enjoy. Like, I'll go outside and I just, whether it's 10 minutes or it's an hour and 20 minutes, you know, just go and take a walk and kind of clear my head. No music, no audio, just in my thoughts and kind of in my environment. So one thing that I try to do, and maybe you guys can do this too, is like, I'll set like instead of doing a time limit, like, I'll go for like breaths. So I'll do like 45 breaths or maybe 100 breaths, something like that, 30 breaths, just in through my nose, out through my mouth. And I'll just focus on my breath the whole time. So it's kind of like walking meditation, but really just focus on, you know, just being present and kind of drowning out the noise, you know. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but this past week we hit 100 subscribers on the tube. So just want to come on, say shout out, y'all. Appreciate y'all following along with the journey. I know it's only 100 in the grand scheme of things. Like, that's a small amount compared to the total amount of people that's on YouTube or that are in the world overall. But at the end of the day, having 100 people come on and, you know, just be interested in what I got going on, interested in what I'm talking about, that's a blessing. So I just want to say shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. Just know I appreciate you guys. I hope y'all have a great week, great weekend, great holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Just know it's love from my way.